home and everyone here watching live at Rex Education. Thank you so much po for taking this time, this Saturday afternoon to be with us as we explore, learn, and discover the world of our little ones. Yes, our little ones. Kaya naman samahan niyo po kami and let's find out how we can best provide them our support, syempre, di ba? The support that they need so they may grow up to be a successful citizen of our nation. Grabe, di ba? Medyo loaded yun, yung sentence na yun. But it's very true, syempre, di ba? Our parents and learning companions at home, yung mga titas natin, yung mga lolas natin, and even our yayas, di ba? All adult members of our community surrounding the young learner have a very big responsibility, including the dads, ha? Syempre, hello sa inyo. Itong nasa ating kamay talaga di ba? Aminin nyo yan, nasa mga kamay po natin ang kanilang kinabukasan. Kaya dapat tama talaga natin itong magagawa. And of course, it is the recognition of this obligation of respecting, protecting, and fulfilling the right of every learner, to good quality education. And of course, syempre, di ba? Andito tayo today kasama ng Rex Education that it has this deeper wanting, to have and to provide, to ensure na nasusuportahan po natin ng tama ang bawat edukampiyon natin. We want to ensure, syempre, di ba, and of course, yung support to every learner that needs in their lifelong learning journey. Di ba? Tama yun lifelong. So, speaking of lifelong, syempre, andyan ang pagkabata and even at 0 years old, Yes, oo. Mula 0 years old, kailangan nandiyan na tayo. And of course, until we practice and become contributing citizens of this nation. And what does it mean? Alam mo na, diba? Siyempre tayo rin. Dapat po handa tayo makipagtulungan at matuto. That is what actually is this webinar is all about. Last December 2022, Rex Education launched its Early Childhood Care and Education Unit. Ang tinatawag po natin, ang pinagmamalaki namin by heart, ang Little Explorers. Yung goal po dyan is to provide parents, learning companions, at home, educators, institutions, LGUs, lahat na po tayo. And even our other stakeholders, stakeholders tools to help that can help us syempre with the growth and development of our children 0 to 4. Diba? Yung mga 0 to 4 years old, wala naman talagang guide dati dyan kaya eto na. This is the perfect time. Kaya i-share mo na tong live na to kung nanonood ka ngayon. Some of the terms that I've mentioned syempre ay maaring alien pa po sa inyo o baka gulat na gulat kayo sa term na early childhood care and education. Ano ba yun, Mami Bana? Hello, ano pinagsasabi mo? Eto na. Ano ba dapat ang i-develop sa 0 to 4 years old? I'm sure, tanong yan, di ba? Kung mami ka na or baka nagbubuntis ka ngayon ng baby mo, di ba? Stick around dahil matututo ka. How do we prepare our children for preschool? We have our own special ways, di ba, of teaching our kids. And I know dyan papasok yung mga creativities natin. Pero pwede pala tayo mag-level up. Yes, pwede po tayo mag-level up by looking at a set of guidelines or checklist para mas intent pa po talaga, ang purpose-driven po talaga ang lahat ng ating ginagawa sa ating mga bata. Diba? Bukod sa marami na po tayong matututunan today, nako, eto na nga, meron ding surprise sa atin ng Rex Education. Nako, talaga naman nakakatawa. All moms and dads, learning companions, educators, everyone in the audience, alam mo na, we will be pinning an assessment form at the status section, or description box of this video. Make sure po na mag-answer po kayo. Those, syempre, na mag-answer, may chance po kayong manalo ng Little Explorer Solutions from Rex. Diba? Bongga-bongga yan. Yung swerte nyo, diba? Yan ang pinaka-perfect talaga. So, I'll let you know po once the assessment form is pinned, so you can put, you can start giving your feedback habang nanonood kayo, to help us improve our sessions. Yes, sessions! Marami po yun, di ba? Katulad ng mga libro natin ng Little Explorers. So much to learn today, kaya sana handang-handa ka na at sana sinishare mo na rin to, no? To your colleagues, to your families, dyan sa iyong feed para makapag-spread ng good news sa lahat ng parents and parents-to-be, di ba? So let's start exploring, learning, and discovering. Before we proceed to our next segment, we are encouraging our viewers today, syempre, to post your learnings, insights, or even comment down below. Yes, we want to hear from you. Hindi po kayo nandito lang para manood. We want to learn from you also kung may takeaway kayo sa mga sasabihin, realizations na gusto nyong i-share. Please do use our official hashtag, that hashtag Little Explorers by Rex. Ayan ha. Again, hashtag Little Explorers by Rex. Yes. Ayan, by this way, syempre, we can also learn from each other. Diba? Na sinabi ko kanina, discover some realizations kasi nandun talaga yung pagtuto diba? I mean, yung pag-alam ng lahat ng mga bagay. And that's very important, diba? In building our community, that's really all out, no? For our young explorers. Maging team po tayo, maging good team player po tayo para mas marami po tayong matulungan ng moms and dads. And of course, yung buong pamilya, no? Okay, so ito na. First up, it's a quick lecture from our speaker who is very well versed, no? When we talk about ECCD or Early Childhood Care and Development. And then we'll be talking to a mom and a dad later. So ang ganda, no? Balancing. My mom, my dad, di ba? Yan yung mga insights nila and inputs nila. With our speaker, syempre para malaman nga ba anong mga challenges in applying or practicing ECCD at home or ECE, Early Childhood Education. So from input to practice tayo this afternoon, ha? I hope you are all ready. So, let me introduce our speaker for today. She's an associate professor at the Department of Family, Life, and Child Development, College of Home Economics, University of the Philippines, Diliman. She is also a deputy director for the Training, Outreach, and Extension Program Center for Women's and Gender Studies, University of the Philippines as well. And of course, the president of the Women's and Gender Studies Association of the Philippines. She's also sits as an incumbent chairperson of the Philippine Social Science Council. Siyempre, help us understand why we can't miss the window in our kids' growth. And help us understand also ano nga ba talaga ang mga areas na dapat nating tutukan sa pagkatuto ng ating mga young learners. Let's welcome, eto na si Dr. Excelsa C. Tongson, DSD.
Don't miss the window, the importance of early childhood education. This is Dr. Excelsa C. Tongson of Department of Family Life and Child Development, College of Home Economics, University of the Philippines in Diliman. Early childhood is the period from birth to 8 years old and comprises several stages marked by developmental milestones. Developmental milestones are functional skills or age-specific tasks that most children can perform at a certain age. For example, when do you expect your child to sit, walk, talk, read, and write? These definitions of early childhood and developmental milestones are shared by leading national and international experts on early childhood care and development, or ECCD. Early childhood is a crucial period of development because it is during this period when growth and development take place the fastest. According to UNESCO, early childhood is characterized by remarkable brain development and provides a critical window of opportunity for education. In particular, the most rapid brain development happens between birth and age 3. Experts explain that this is when billions of connections between individual neurons take place. And why does early childhood end at age 8? According to experts, age 8 coincides with grade 3, a critical stage for some level of mastery of literacy and numeracy skills. Children learn how to read, write, and do math at this particular stage. These skills are considered reliable predictors of future education success, better employment opportunities, and economic stability. However, we must take note that while early childhood is a crucial period of brain development, it is also when other aspects of development are developing. Hence, we must focus on providing all children with positive experiences and stable and responsive relationships with parents and other adults such as teachers, caregivers, their relatives, and meaningful relationships with other children, and safe and supportive environments that promote healthy development. Looking at the pieces of information which are products of many years of research, early childhood experiences influence the holistic development of children, which provides the cornerstone for all future learning, behavior, health, and well-being. According to the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, or ECCD Council, the leading agency mandated to consolidate and unify all learning programs in the Philippines, there are 6 areas of development. Number 1, physical health, well-being, and motor development. It refers to the child's physical growth, health, and safety, and the development of skills related to the use of large and small muscle groups. Second aspect or domain of development is social and emotional development. It refers to the child's ability to know oneself, express and understand feelings, and relate to others. Yung mga anak ba ninyo marunong nang mag-express or magsalita kapag sila ay masaya, pag sila ay malungkot, o sila ay naguguluhan, o kaya natatakot? So it involves that particular aspect under the social emotional development. Third domain of development, character and values development. Alam nyo, mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo sa pagiging magalang and all. Ito yung dinidevelop natin pagdating dyan, because character and value development refers to knowing what is right and wrong, showing respect for others. But I think it's not only respect for human beings, but also respect for animals, for the environment, and also respect for culture, for other languages, and for other religion. No? Cognitive development and intellectual development, the fourth domain of development, refers to a child's ability to understand concepts and their logical relations and to manipulate them to arrive at new ideas or conclusions. Ano ba yung mga tinatanong ng mga anak ninyo tungkol sa inyo? Mahilig ba silang magtanong ng, ay ano po yun? Why? Diba? Yung mga bata mahilig, bakit? Bakit ganun? So, it means to say that your children are developing, no? Or improving their cognitive development or intellectual development. And of course, the fifth domain of development is the language development. It refers to the child's ability to understand and use language to communicate ideas, learn to acquire language skills in preparation for reading, writing, and counting. Dito, ano ba yung mga sinasabi nila? What are the words that are they saying? How do they spell the words? No? So there are also stages of development under the language development. No? And the sixth and last domain of development, according to the ECCD Council, is the creative aesthetic development. It refers to a child's awareness of and development of their innate talent and creative skills. The domain includes music, visual arts, drama, dance, and creative movements. For this particular series, we will discuss the relationships of all these aspects of development in creating, holistic development for all Filipino children. And of course, we must never forget that every aspect of growth and development is interrelated and interdependent. No aspect of development is more important than the others. Lahat sila importanteng bigyan ng pansin. Hindi natin bibigyan lang ng pansin yung cognitive aspect, kung mataas ba yung grade ng ating mga anak. Mahalaga, marunong din silang gumalang sa kapwa, marunong silang magpo at opo, kung yun po ay bahagi ng inyong kultura, marunong silang makipag-socialize, marunong silang pumila at mag-wait for their turn. So all of these aspects are very important. And as children grow and develop, we must remember that learning does not start at school. Since birth, Children have started experiencing and learning uniquely from the world around them. Meaning, hindi sila pare-pareho. Hindi pare-pareho ang mga bata. Kaya wag natin silang ikumpara sa isa't isa. Let us celebrate the uniqueness of our child. Let us celebrate what they can do at a particular age. Remember that children belong to different families, cultures, religions, and races. They speak different languages and they live in different geographical locations, which make children unique from each other. While we recognize the importance of age-specific tasks that children can perform at a certain age, each child is unique, and their needs and the needs of their families evolve over time. For example, babies and toddlers and their parents and caregivers may have questions about immunizations and assisting their children in using the toilet independently. On the other hand, parents with 3 to 4-year-old children need help preparing their children for kindergarten. Ano ba yung mga tinatanong nila tungkol sa paano ko ba ihahanda ang aking anak pagpasok sa eskwela? Ano ba ang mga kailangan niya para maging successful siya sa kindergarten o grade school? Pero tatandaan natin, no, mommies and daddies, lolos and lolas, huwag tayo maging masyadong grade conscious kasi hindi naman talaga yan ang basihan ng success ng isang tao sa mundo, sa ating buhay. So, wag tayo masyadong first honor ka ba, ganyan. Kasi tandaan natin, all aspects of development are important. Malay nyo naman, magaling siya makipagkaibigan. O kaya, magaling siya sa drawing, magaling siya sa music, magaling siya sa pagsasayaw, magaling din siya sa basketball, o at marami pang iba. So we need to celebrate what our children can do on their own. And we must remember that as children grow and develop, they take on meanings to prepare them for their adult roles as men and women, or their specific gender roles in society, which are also called gendered expectations. Along these lines, we need to take note of another important aspect that is usually not discussed or given much importance, which is the development of gender. Gender refers to the characteristics of males and females assigned at birth that are socially constructed and includes behaviors and roles associated with being a woman, a man, a boy, or a girl, as well as the relationships with each other. As social construct, gender varies from society to society and can change over time. But we have to remember that not all children can relate as being boy or girl. There are children at a very young age who are already considered non-binary individuals. So we have to be understanding, we have to support them and accept them, as they are. And with all these considerations, a specific discipline is dedicated to studying children's growth and development. Early childhood care and development is the branch of academia that involves a wide range of areas of study to ensure the delivery of a full range of health, nutrition, social, and early learning programs and services for children at all levels of development. Proper early care can create an enabling environment that ensures protection and support for more broad-based issues as children's health, nutrition, and psychosocial care and cognitive development. ECCD stresses the importance of child-friendly, family-focused, and community-based programs that not only strengthen ongoing social service programs but also improve children's physical and mental capacity. Under ECCD is early childhood education, which focuses largely on preparing children for a lifetime of learning. Before young children can start to learn reading, writing, and doing math, they need to develop the physical, cognitive, language, and social skills to hold a pencil or crayons, listen to stories, answer questions, and follow directions. That is why the home and the school need to prioritize giving children under the age of 5 opportunities to grow and develop in a warm, safe, and stimulating environment. For this reason, experts in the field and leading government agencies advocate for inclusive and gender transformative ECCD programs.